Hi, this is Jerry, and I've got a question for you. Have you ever wondered if doing the right thing is really worth it when evil people seem to prosper? Welcome to Proverbs 14:19. At times, it may appear that the wicked is winning and righteousness is, well, just weak. But this proverb that King Solomon was telling us about reminds us that in the end, when it's all over with, or in time, goodness and righteousness will be honored, while evil will eventually be humbled. King Solomon was teaching us here in this verse. This proverb reveals the important truth about life, about wickedness. It may rise for a season, but righteousness ultimately stands. The verse starts out with the evil bow before the good. This does not necessarily mean that every evil person is willingly becoming righteousness. Instead, it points to a future reality where goodness is ultimately recognized and is honored. Those who live dishonestly, live selfishly, or wicked may appear powerful for a time, but eventually truth is exposed. The righteous person in time will walk with integrity, live honestly, follow wisdom, and they are the people that fear God. Oh, also, they treat others rightly. Over time, righteous character earns respect and honor. Even those who oppose goodness often end up recognizing the strength of these people and the value of them. The second part of this verse says, "And the wicked at the gate of righteousness." Now, in ancient times, the city gate, that was a place of authority, judgment. The leaderships would hang out there. Public decisions were made there. This image suggests that the wicked eventually come before the righteous and they ask for help. They seek help, or justice, or mercy, or even acknowledgement. Now, what King Solomon was teaching us in this verse is evil is really temporary. Righteousness has lasting strength. Truth eventually will prevail. God sees every injustice, even when it appears unnoticed by the world. The heart of this whole proverb, what King Solomon is teaching us, is that this verse encourages patience and faithfulness. Now, sometimes righteous people are discouraged because they see evil. It seems to get rewarded. They see dishonest people succeeding. They see good people suffering unfairly. Bad things seem to happen to good people. But this proverb reminds us, character matters more than temporary success. The victories of wickedness never will last, doesn't last forever. Righteousness builds a foundation that will endure for a long, long time. Now, there's practical applications when you follow this verse. Don't envy evil people. And it's easy to become discouraged when you see dishonest people appearing so successful. But their temporary gain often hides the future and the future consequences that they will be facing. Wisdom teaches us different. Wisdom stays faithful. Keeping your integrity is important. Trusting God's justice in time. Avoid compromising the values you have established in your life. Success without righteousness eventually will collapse. Integrity always has value. Even when unnoticed, integrity really matters. It's who you are when no one else is looking. You see, a righteous person may not always receive immediate rewards, but over time, people can see you, they can trust you, they respect you. Your influence grows, and peace remains. People eventually recognize consistent goodness. In fact, many people really admire it greatly. So trust in God and trust in God's timing. This proverb reminds us not to judge too quickly by appearances. Justice is often, it works slowly, but it's sure. It's sure to work perfectly. Some results are not seen immediately, but truth eventually comes to light. Patience, as hard as that is part of this wisdom. And there's benefits for following this verse. When we can continue to walk in righteousness, things happen in our life. We gain an inner peace. We build a lasting character. People see that. And we earn trust in all the people we're dealing with. And we avoid shame. We develop spiritual strength, and we leave godly examples for others to follow. You see, righteousness creates a stability that evil cannot sustain at all. Now, you have to be careful. There's things to watch out for. Envying wicked success. It's hard to see wicked or dishonest people succeeding, but in time, it will catch up to them. Never, ever abandon your integrity. Try never to become bitter. And never, ever try to seek revenge. And don't compromise your values for any quick gain. Many people lose their character trying to gain temporary advantages. Let me give you some words of wisdom here. Evil may appear strong for a moment, but righteousness has endurance. A dishonest person may rise quickly, but integrity stands long after that appearance fades. Now, Proverbs 14:19, King Solomon reminds us that righteousness is never wasted. Even when the world seems unfair, God sees the difference between good and evil. The righteous may struggle for a season, but integrity, wisdom, and truth will ultimately be honored. Don't measure your life by temporary appearances. In the end, righteousness stands while wickedness will fall. Now, this verse will be on the screen. Read it out loud if you can. Have a great day.